back to my channel. How are you? You already know what time it is. Welcome back to another episode of Wind Down Wednesdays. So today we are going to be drinking Dark Horse Rosé. Dry, bright, and crisp are the specs. I've never had this before. I just got it at my local drugstore, my local liquor store. So I just chilled her. She's been chilling for about a couple hours. So let's taste her. Yeah, I know the twist offs is the whack one, so. But yeah. Cheers. Pour yourself a glass, everyone, and let's start the chit chat. All right, guys. So also shot my candles. If you do see my candles in this video, use code YouTube and you'll get a special discount. This one is Porn Star, so make sure you guys shop. Yeah, so let's get into the chit chat. So today we're going to be talking about being friends with your ex. Just sip the tea real quick. It's decent. I like it. Usually I'm into sweeter things, but this has a balance of sweet to it. So yeah, check out some Dark Horse. It's good. I like it. So yes, that is the topic for today's Wind Down Wednesdays. Now, you'll be surprised of what I'm about to tell you guys. I believe being friends with an ex is okay. And I know some people don't agree. A lot of people might not agree, because usually if I wasn't in a situation like this, I probably wouldn't agree. But you know, sometimes things doesn't work out and it's okay. Y'all break up, but it's a cordial breakup. It wasn't on bad terms. It wasn't ghetto and ratchet. So sometimes you be with a person and things end, or maybe it was a mutual breakup. Whatever reason you guys decided to break up, depending on how good the breakup was. I mean, it's never a good breakup, but if it's like a mutual breakup, then it's for the best. And obviously y'all wasn't right for each other. I feel like it's okay to be friends with an ex. I said what I said. Because honestly, I feel like relationships do end bad, but just because that's the norm, it's not. If it ends on a positive note, on a good note, everybody wishes each other well. I don't see nothing wrong with having a casual conversation every now and then, especially if it was a long relationship, like years. You guys know each other's families and things like that. So sometimes you want to reach out and be like, hey, hope everything is good, blah, blah, blah. I think that's totally fine. The situation I was in where I was friends with an ex was my high school ex. And yeah, we broke up, we're kids, but I was still friends with him. And it was nothing sexual going on at the time when I was dating someone and still being friends with my ex. I thought it was completely fine, honestly, because I wasn't doing anything. It wasn't nothing shady, nothing malicious going on. It was completely just friends. And sometimes, you know, you want a male's perspective on like the dumb shit that your partner's doing. You just want to talk to another male, and there's nothing wrong with that if that person happens to be an ex that you dated. So yeah, it was a time where I was friends with an ex, and the guy I was dealing with at the time did not like it, and I was just like, basically, that's too damn bad. Like, that's everything you're dealing with is your insecurities, and you gotta deal with that shit. Basically, that's where my take on it was. And also, my ex was a piece of shit, so, and I was being cheated on, so like, take all that guilt and put that shit over there, because that's what it basically was. You felt the way because you was a hoe ass person. So yeah, so I feel like, yeah, it can be a person's insecurities, or it's just like the person doesn't trust you, or it's basically like, oh, I'm a cheater, so she probably gonna cheat with him, something like that. Stuff like that, it can happen. Or sometimes it can be shady where y'all messing around and y'all just playing off as friends. If it's like that, then of course, absolutely not. I don't agree with it. But if it can be platonic. It can be innocent. Honestly, it can, because my first was a really great guy. He was so sweet. Would never bash him in any freaking way. He was a great guy. And like, you weren't. You're still a piece of shit. So I would take up for my first before I take up for that piece of shit, if we're being honest. But it was a time where I invited my ex to my sister's baby shower because we were still friends. And of course, the guy I was dating at the time did not like it. And I did it anyway because, like I said, that's on you. That's deal with your shit. Deal with you being a trifling ass, and you deal with that. So I did do that. So yeah, I can understand how you can be friends with an ex-person. I'm just gonna say that. And so when my friend was making her point about she doesn't like it, I definitely understand where she's coming from, because it's like if she see them together or like in the same space, like you're thinking about the sex they had or the good times they had and things like that. I get it, but then it's like, if it's over, it's over. So you shouldn't be, I don't know. I just feel like everything doesn't have to end badly. So if it's a mutual breakup, it should be okay to still remain friends. And not even, I mean, it depends on what kind of friends you are, because you could hang out with your guy friend every once in a while. So I honestly think it depends on the person you're dealing with as well, because everyone is different and every man has different boundaries, you can say. So a guy might not be like, oh, fuck it, or that's the deal breaker. If you're friends with the ex, then you're not dealing with me. And that's fine too. That's your prerogative to do that. So it depends. It's because I was in the situation, the guy I'm dating invited his ex to a friend's gathering. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was fine with it. And it happened. It was fine. I didn't feel awkward. I didn't feel a type of way. I felt fine. And she was nice. And that was it. And I didn't feel no type of way at all. So it's possible, because a lot of people say it's a double standard. But I did it. And I think I didn't have a problem with it, honestly. So, yeah. Ooh. But let me know your thoughts on the subject. Has it ever happened to you? Have you ever done it? Are you still friends with an ex? Or all your exes ended badly, so it's like no thing. And I'm not talking about being friends with your kid's father. I'm talking about there was no attachments, no kids, no attachments like that. It was just you guys dated. You broke up, but you remained friends. I'm not talking about kids' fathers, baby daddies, baby mommies. I'm not talking about no strings attached. Completely friends with no kids involved, no anything involved. Or no leases or no car notes or nothing like that involved. If you've been friends with an ex before, let me know how it went down, what happened. Or if you're a person you're talking to is friends with an ex, if that's okay with you, let me know. If not, leave all your stories down below. I would love to hear them. Also, I would like to open up the comment sections to any other topics you guys want to hear about or talk about. If I experience anything that you guys want to talk about or anything like that, just leave them down in the comments and I'll definitely make a video about it. So, yes, this is I love this topic. And also, not show that you're immature if you don't like it, but mature adults can go their separate ways and be friends. You know, I just think so. So, cheers. I'm about to drink this whole bottle because I've been stressed. But yes, definitely, I really love this topic. Also, discuss it with your partner too and ask them how they would feel about you being friends with an ex. So let's get juicy. So definitely let me know your thoughts down below and we can talk about it in the comment section. So thank you for tuning into today's Wind Down Wednesdays. I have another topic for you guys. So definitely stay tuned next week for that. Hope you guys have a great weekend. happy fall, because I'm not ready for fall yet, but happy fall. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Happy hump day, and I will see you guys on my next